Peace be upon you. Today we are going to talk about Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights. The aurora happens when charged particles that come from the sun collide with the Earth's atmosphere. These particles interact with oxygen and nitrogen high in the sky, and that creates beautiful glowing colors that dance across the night. Why do the aurora lights have different colors? The color depends on the type of gas and the height of the collision. The green color appears between 100 and 150 kilometers above the ground. It's caused by oxygen, and it's the most common color because oxygen reacts very quickly at this height. The red color appears at very high altitudes above 200 kilometers. It's also caused by oxygen, but it needs stronger energy to react, which makes red more rare than green. The purple or blue colors appear when the particles hit nitrogen, between about 100 and 400 kilometers. These colors are less common because nitrogen requires more energy and time to react. In short, oxygen creates green and red, nitrogen creates purple or blue. Reaction speed and gas concentration determine how often these colors appear. Why does the aurora appear only near the poles? Two main factors work together. Number one, Earth's magnetic field. The Earth acts like a giant magnet. The magnetic fields guide the charged particles from the Sun toward two specific points, the magnetic North Pole and the magnetic South Pole. Because the particles follow magnetic field lines, they mostly enter the atmosphere near the poles, which is why the aurora forms there. Number 2. Collisions with gases in the upper atmosphere. When the particles reach the poles, they collide with oxygen and nitrogen and create the wonderful light show. Where can we see it? The best places to see the northern lights, Aurora Borealis, are countries near the Arctic Circle, such as Norway, Finland, Sweden, Iceland, Greenland, Canada, Alaska. The southern lights, Aurora Australis, appear around Antarctica, southern New Zealand, and southern Australia. However, they are harder to see in the south because Antarctica is surrounded by huge areas of frozen, floating sea ice, especially in winter, and very few people live there. This is why the northern lights are much more famous. When is the best time to watch the aurora? From September to March in the northern hemisphere, late at night when the sky is very dark, during clear weather with no clouds, in winter when nights are long. In Norway, the best hours to see the auroras are usually between 5 p.m. and 2 a.m. Some auroras last only a few minutes, then disappear and come back later. Others can last 15 to 30 minutes, or even for several hours if you are lucky. Does the aurora make sound? For many years, scientists thought it was silent. Recent recordings show that very faint crackling or whisper-like sounds can sometimes be heard, but hearing them is very rare. Is the aurora dangerous? The aurora forms very high above the Earth, between 100 and 400 kilometers in altitude far above the layers of atmosphere that affect daily weather, so it doesn't harm people on the ground. Scientists monitor it because strong solar activity can affect satellites and electricity grids. Do other planets have auroras? Yes, auroras have been observed on several planets in our solar system that have magnetic fields. Ancient myths. People long ago believed that aurora was spirits of ancestors rising to the sky, the souls of children playing above, a heavenly dancer in the night. The name Aurora comes from the Roman goddess of dawn. I hope to visit Norway and see the northern lights with my eyes. Thank you for watching.